Hey guys, in this video I want to explain how to use wanna with past tense questions. Okay, let's go. So remember the basics from the last video about you wanted to buy it, you didn't want to buy it, and did you want to buy it? The basic fundamental grammar of past tense verbs. Okay? Now, the number one mistake that a lot of students have is this. In the positive, you wanted to buy it. A lot of students say this, you didn't wanted to buy it. Do you have this mistake sometimes? Maybe, okay? Careful. Because it's did and then did you wanted, another classic mistake, right? Because the correct version is you wanted to buy it, you didn't wanna buy it, and did you wanna buy it, right? That wanna is only for the negative and for the questions. So did I, you, we, he, she want to go to buy it there, right? Is our correct way to ask past tense questions. And then did I, you, with it, wanna go there, buy there, do it, right? Be careful that after the wanna, don't repeat the to. Sometimes students say, did you wanna to go? Is that no? Did you wanna go? Alright? And always remember that when you have like the question words, what, when, where, why, etc., you still need the auxiliary verb did. A lot of students have problems with this asking questions because questions in English are very different to 90% of other languages in the world. So be careful with this. Okay guys, so let's train some past tense questions with wanna. Ready? What did he want to buy there? 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 What time did they want to meet us at the restaurant? What time did they want to meet us at the restaurant? What time did they want to meet us at the restaurant? What time did they want to meet us at the restaurant? Did they want to call me yesterday? 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 What time did you want to go there? 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 Where did he want to go exactly? Where did he want to go exactly? Where did he want to go? Where did he want to go exactly? Where did he? Why did they want to do that? Why did they want to do that? Why did they? Why did they want to do that? Why did they want to do that? Okay guys, that ends this module, module 2 of wanna. I will see you guys in the next module, a very important module about gonna. Okay guys, see you there. Hey my friends, welcome to module 3, going to gonna. Gonna is extremely common in native speaking and conversations. And in this first video, I just want to give you a quick introduction to gonna and the verb to go so that we have a good foundation for the rest of the module. Okay, let's see it. The first thing about the verb to go is the preposition to. We almost always use the word to after go. Now, with to, you need to think of the idea of movement. Right? To go to arrive to walk to. That's the central idea about the word to in English. That is about movement, right? For example, to go to a party, to go to Italy. Now, the mistake, what is completely incorrect, is to say to go for a party, to go for Italy. Okay? Now, two exceptions. One is home and one is there. Now, when I say exception, I mean this, that almost 99% of the time with the verb to go, you must use to go to. But with the words home and there, as you can see here, I am going home now, we are going there now. That is not correct. Say we're going to home now or going to there. Okay? Now, I go and I'm going. Now let's look at the difference between I go and I am going, because for some languages this is the same word. Okay? If we use I go, we're talking about routine or facts, right? I go to work at 7:30 a.m. My children go to school Monday to Friday. It's a fact or it's a routine, something that happens again and again. Now the word I'm going in English has two ideas or two meanings. Number one is now, that this moment, I am going there now, or I'm going, etc. I'm going to the city center. The other idea is future plans. That here, I'm going to, and the infinitive is a future plan, is I'm going to do it tomorrow, right? It's a future plan. And I'm going and to into the place, it'd be more about now. I'm going to the city center now. Now, if we have going and to in the verb, I'm going to do it tomorrow is I'm gonna do it tomorrow, alright? Now, if we look carefully, we have I am going to do it, I'm gonna do it, but the two classic mistakes that I see with my students is I'm gonna to do it, not correct. Or I'm gonna to doing it, also not correct. It's I'm gonna do it. Only one version, okay? So, gonna is going and to in the verb. I'm going to do it tomorrow, contraction, I'm gonna do it tomorrow. But when we have going with the idea of now and direction, we cannot use gonna. I'm gonna to the shop? No, because to go to and the place. So it's going and to and the place. I'm going to the shop later, but it's not possible to say I'm gonna to the shop. Careful with this one, okay? Okay guys, so remember, going to or gonna is going and to and the verb. I'm going to do it tomorrow, I'm gonna do it tomorrow, alright? So I'll see you in the next video when we will start to practice our first sentences with gonna, okay? It will be fun. See you there. Hello my friends, in this video I want to show you some examples with gonna in positive sentences. Okay, let's go. In the last video I showed you about gonna. That gonna is going and to and the verb. I'm going to do it tomorrow will be I'm gonna do it tomorrow. So you must remember that gonna is a contraction of going and to, okay? And to use going, we need the verb to be. Now the contractions I am, I'm, you're, he's, she's, we're, they're, it's. Now when we use going, we will also use the verb to be. Now with the verb to be, we will always contract. I am, I'm. You are, you're. The pronunciation of these contractions is essential. It's really, really important. For example here, I'm, you must have a very strong M. I'm. A lot of students say I going, I gonna. Say I'm gonna. Very strong contact here. The second one is about you are to your. The same as the pronunciation of possession. Your pen, my pen. Your, there, the or, your. He's, alright, so the E is more like a double I. He's, she's. Now, with these two examples, it's one syllable. He's and she's. Not she's or he is, but he's and she's, okay? We're, there. The same pronunciation as the possession, there, okay? And finally, it's with that long S. Now remember, the number one mistake I see every day with my students when they are speaking is the bad pronunciation in the verb to be. I gonna, you gonna, he gonna. I hear this all the time. You need to train the I'm gonna, you're gonna, he's gonna. This is really important, okay? For example here, I'm gonna go there tomorrow. I gonna, we gonna, does not sound good, alright? So always get that I'm and we're. Train it until perfect. Alright, my friends, this is your opportunity to train the sentences, the pronunciation in your own voice. And let's start with some examples of gonna with positive sentences. Alright, let's go. He is going to call you next week. He's gonna call you next week. He's gonna call you next week. He's gonna call you next week. I think he is going to have time to do it tomorrow. I think he's gonna have time to do it tomorrow. I think he's gonna have time to do it tomorrow. I think he's gonna have time to do it tomorrow. She is going to help you with that in a while. She's gonna help you with that in a while. She's gonna help you with that in a while. She's gonna help you with that in a while. They are going to clean up the apartment before they leave. They are gonna clean up the apartment before they leave. They're gonna clean up the apartment before they leave. We are going to think about it and call you back in a few days. We're gonna think about it and call you back in a few days. We're gonna think about it and call you back in a few days. We're gonna think about it and call you back in a few days. Okay guys, that ends video 2. In the next video, we will see gonna with negative sentences. Alright, see you there guys. Hey guys, welcome to video 3 of module 3, gonna with negative sentences. If you remember in the last video, we saw to be and going and to and the verb. That going to will become gonna, right? Now, what's really important for you to remember about gonna and the verb go is the two examples at the top. I go there every day. I don't go there every day. We are going to work now and we are not going to work now. But you must always remember that with going, we will have the verb to be. And with the verb to be, the word not will always be in the negative, okay? Now, normally the verb to be contracts like this. Is I'm not, you're not, he's not, she's not, we're not. But we also have a form of you are not to you're not, or you aren't, okay? Now, we have these forms of you're not, you aren't, she's not, she isn't, he isn't, etc. And they are completely the same. The only difference is the frequency. You're not, he's not is more common. And 70% of the time we use you're not or she's not. It's much more common than you aren't or she isn't. In the course, we are going to focus on this form of you're not, she's not, simply because it is more common in conversational English and with native speakers. Okay, now we're going to train some examples of going to in the negative. And always remember that going to in the negative uses not, never don't. Alright, let's get started. We are not going to have time to do that today. We're not gonna have time to do that today. We're not gonna have time to do that today. We're not gonna have time to do that today. I am not going to be able to help you, unfortunately. I'm not gonna be able to help you, unfortunately. I'm not gonna be able to help you, unfortunately. I'm not gonna be able to help you, unfortunately. The course is not going to start until next month. The course is not gonna start until next month. The course is not gonna start till next month. The course is not gonna start till next month. She is not going to be too busy to meet us. She's not gonna be too busy to meet us. She's not gonna be too busy to meet us. She's not gonna be too busy to meet us. He is not going to be able to pay for it on his own. He's not gonna be able to pay for it on his own. He's not gonna be able to pay for it on his own. He's not gonna be able to pay for it on his own. Okay guys, that ends video 3. I will see you in the next video when we will start with gonna with questions. See you there guys. Hey my friends, in this video I will show you about using gonna with questions and question forms. Okay, let's go. This is so simple, but students forget this a lot. That in questions, the verb to be, you must change the word order. Am I, are you, is he, is she, are we, are they, is it. Now, I think this is really important because I hear students asking questions and not changing the word order. Because 90% of languages, you do not need to change the word order or do or does, you just change the intonation. But in English, you must change the word order. For example, I am going, am I going, are you going, is he going. See the difference? Always practice the are we, are they, is it, okay? And if you use a WH word, a question word, like what, where, when, why, who, etc., you must change the word order. An example I hear all the time is, what you are going to do there? So, no, what are you going to do, right? Even if you have, when you have the WH, the what, where, why, you must change the word order, okay? Now, with going, it will become gonna. For example, what are you gonna do? Where is she gonna go? Okay? So the important part is getting the correct word order of your questions and using gonna correctly. Now, here is an example of something completely wrong. Now, with going, we use the verb to be. Now, with to be in questions, you will never use do. So where are you going? Not where do you going or where does he going, but where is he going? Alright? So let's train some examples of questions with gonna. Alright? Now always training, listening, and repeating. It's the only way to train your speaking and improve. Alright? Let's start. What time are you going to go there tomorrow? What time are you gonna go there tomorrow? What time are you gonna go there tomorrow? What time are you gonna go there tomorrow? What is she going to need to buy tomorrow? What's she gonna 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 need to buy tomorrow? But what is he going to do there? But what's he going to do? But what's he gonna do there? But what's he gonna do there? But what's he gonna do there? How am I going to be able to do that? How am I gonna be able to do that? How am I gonna be able to do that? How am I gonna be able to do that? When is she going to come with us? When's she gonna come with us? When's she gonna come? When's she gonna come with us? Alright my friends, that ends this video of gonna with questions. In the next video we will start an important video talking about was and where gonna. Alright, see you there my friends. Hey my friends, in this video I want to explain how we use I was going in English and how we can use this with gonna, okay? In English we have I was going to and the place, and I was going to and the verb. So let's compare the two different ideas. One is I was going to the city center when you called me. As I was going and to and the place. I was going to the city center when you called me. That I was going to the city center is the action in progress, and another action is interrupting this one. I was going to the city center when you called me. You get there. As in an action in progress and it was interrupted. Now, I was going to do exercise, but I was too tired. When we have I was going and to and the verb, it's a little different. That I was going and to and the verb is that a previous plan is abandoned or not completed for some reason. Okay? I was going to do exercise, but I'm too tired. Right? As in, the previous plan was to go do exercise, but it's abandoned. I was going to do it, but not now. She was going to take a taxi, but she saw she didn't have enough money. Her previous plan was she was going to take a taxi, but she abandoned the plan because she saw she didn't have enough money. Now, the same idea as in I was, he was, she was, you were, we were, they were, going and to, right? Will become I was, he was, she was, gonna buy it, gonna do it, gonna tell them, etc. Or you were, we were, they were. In the negative, it will be I was not going to, and with gonna, it will be I was not gonna. See the difference? Alright. So let's practice some examples with was going and gonna. Alright, let's go. What did you think he was going to do? What did you think he was going to do? What did you think he was going to do? What did you think he was gonna 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 do? I did not know you were going to do that. I didn't know you were gonna 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 do that. We were going to send the letter, but we completely forgot. We were gonna send the letter, but we completely forgot. We were gonna send the letter, but we completely forgot. We were going to send the letter, but we completely forgot. We were gonna send the letter, but we completely forgot. We were gonna send the letter, but we completely forgot. He was not going to do the same thing as her. He wasn't gonna do the same thing as her. He wasn't gonna do the same thing as her. He wasn't gonna do the same thing as her. She was not going to tell you she wanted it to be a surprise. She was not going to tell you she wanted it to be a surprise. She wasn't going to tell you she wanted it to be a surprise. She wasn't gonna tell you she wanted it to be a surprise. She wasn't gonna tell you she wanted it to be a surprise. Hey guys, that ends this video, and in the next video, the last video of Module 3, I will show you about using gonna with questions. It's really easy, really simple. You're gonna love it. Okay? See you there, my friends. Hey my friends, in this final video of Module 3, we're going to talk about was and where gonna, but how we can use this in questions. Alright, let's go. So in the last video I talked about going was and where gonna with the idea of asking about previous or abandoned plans. And here we have an example. Why was he going to buy a new phone? So the essential part is the idea was to buy a new phone, but this plan was abandoned, right? He did not buy it. But you're asking why? Why was the plan abandoned? Why not? Here, for example, if you interrupt another person because you are excited to speak or whatever, but you remember, the other person wanted to say something, right, had a plan, what were you going to say? As in, the person was interrupted and did not finish the sentence. So the previous plan was to finish the sentence, right? But say, what were you going to say? So the really important thing here is the correct word order, right? Questions in English are really essential. Now, in this case, because we have the verb to be, we must change the word order, right? Was I, was he, was she, were you, were we, were they. This is a really important part because so many different languages in the world, the questions are really simple. They're really easy. You just change the intonation. But in English, with the verb to be, you must change the word order. So be careful with the order, right? And here we can see that the going to will become gonna. What were you gonna say? Where was she gonna go? Right? Gonna. So let's see some quick examples with questions with was and where gonna. Alright? Make sure you get the right pronunciation of gonna and always training and practicing that correct word order. Alright? Let's go. What were you going to say? What were you gonna say? What were you gonna say? What were you? What were you gonna say? What were you gonna say? What were you going to do? What were you gonna 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 do? When were they going to tell you? When were they gonna 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 tell you? What time was he going to arrive? What time was he going to arrive? What time was he? What time was he going to arrive? What time was he going to arrive? Where was she going to meet us? 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 Alright my friends, that ends this module. I'll see you guys in the next module where we're going to talk about the case of the disappearing T. We're going to see how the letter T completely disappears in the pronunciation of a lot of words. Okay? See you there my friends. Hey my friends, welcome to Module 4, the case of the disappearing T. In this module, I want to show you about how the letter T in some situations can completely disappear. This is really important for your fluency in your speaking. So when you are speaking quickly, that it feels fluid and natural, okay? So let's see the first video of don't to don't, okay? Let's go. Now, this is the basic grammar of do not to don't, does not to doesn't, okay? Simple. That the word not is very often contracted to N''T, okay? Here we see examples: do not, don't, does not, didn't, wouldn't, couldn't, was not, etc. You see the idea, N''T. What I want to show you is that when we have N''T, the T is completely silent. The word don't is really don't. T is silent. Now when we have the be verbs for like to be and to be able or can, and then 90% of all verbs, that we will use not for the be verbs, I am not, we cannot, and then we use the word don't for I, you, we, they, right? This is I don't, you don't. Here for example, I, you, we, they have. In the negative, I, you, we, they don't have. But the fast pronunciation, the native pronunciation is like this. Which I don't have. You don't have. This is what I want you to practice now. In the training, the pronunciation don't. Okay? Alright, so let's train some examples. And always remember, listen and repeat and train the don't to don't. Ready? Let's go. I am not sure, but I do not think so. I'm not sure, but I don't think so. I'm not sure, but I don't think so. I'm not sure, but I don't think so. They do not seem to be very worried. They don't seem to be very worried. They don't seem to be very worried. They don't seem to be very worried. You do not have a lot of problems with your pronunciation. You don't have a lot of problems with your pronunciation. You don't have a lot of problems with your pronunciation. You don't have a lot of problems with your pronunciation. We have no idea why they do not want to go to the party. We've no idea why they don't want to go to the party. We've no idea why they don't want to go to the party. We've no idea why they don't want to go to the party. Instead of doing it so quickly, why do we not take our time? Instead of doing it so quickly, why don't we take our time? Instead of doing it so quickly, why don't we take our time? Why don't we? Instead of doing it so quickly, why don't we take our time? We do not care where we eat, we just want to eat soon. We don't care where we eat, we just want to eat soon. We don't care where we eat, we just want to eat soon. We don't care where we eat, we just want to eat soon. We don't care where we eat, we just want to eat soon. Okay guys, that ends the first video of Module 4. I'll see you in the next video to talk about does not to doesn't. Okay? See you there.